Are you gonna send this out to people?
I'm gonna put it on. I'm probably gonna put it on the
Hello, people.
oh, hello,
Hi.
Cameron Shannon.
1 second. The videos. Okay, there we go.
Give me right.
He's got a beard. Got a beard.
Hold on.
Let's go ahead and jump right into it. There may or may not be more people joining, but we'll just go along with it. So anyhow, this year we plan on making a 25-minute-ish film, and with the help of faculty and principals, a principal, and film club. We are going to have some fun this year and make a film. So we got school sponsored today. I went to a meeting with all the rest of the club leaders, and we got school sponsored today. We are going to be our at school meetings will be with Mrs. Davis, the classics and composition teacher for 9th grade, and they will be on Fridays at lunch. But if you can't make that, we will probably do Zoom meetings like this regularly.
I want to let me use.
Oh, let's go.
So also,
Where will they be? What room?
also,
Cameron's doing
What room will they be in?
218.
Okay.
So it's like a couple rooms down on the same hallway as theater. So
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyhow, we are sponsored now. Also,
Yay!
we have for the club, we have several ideas that are going around. I know Cameron wants to make a book, a movie adaptation of his book along.
I never said that.
You did.
You're twisting my words, dude.
I know there are a lot of people who want to do a lot of different things, and on the first meeting at school, or on the second Zoom meeting, or a combination of both, we'll make sure everybody gets to vote. But we're going to vote on an idea. If anyone has an idea for a movie, then can basically email it to me or just present it at one of our meetings, and we can vote on all of them via Google Chat or email or during a meeting live. And
we should try to do as many as we can during meetings.
Yeah.
Just so we have everybody.
So once we have voted on a movie idea, then we can actually start to produce it. We're going to start with screenwriting, and of course there will be a screenwriting director and a screenwriting assistant director. We're going to be doing it on Google Docs, so anyone else can come on and change things and all that. Yeah. So it'll be a group effort, but there will be a director for screenwriting. We'll have a music director, actual like director, producer, and editor, casting person. So anyhow, that is what we're going to be doing for this year. Although we do have another production once we finish our main production that we're going to be doing for most of the year. Around April-ish, we will be starting on a joint production in collaboration with the Silver Pin Club and the what's the other Impact Team. Silver Pin and Impact Team. We're going to be doing a collaboration where we're making a informative short film, basically about mental health for Impact Team. It's going to be written by Silver Pin, produced and edited by Film Club, and inspired and like ideas from Impact Team. I don't know, but that's our joint project for this year. So now we're going to talk about our name. We need a club name, and we can't just say it's going to be called Film Club, of course, at school, but you can't just say before the movie a film club production. That's kind of generic. So we need like a studio name. So we're going to try to decide that here and the first meeting. So does anyone have any ideas on the studio name? Anyone have anything?
I don't know.
We were thinking about Titan Studios, but Noah said that's already a thing. So or not Noah, Zach said the sorry thing. So
We could do like pathways something. Is like pathways film.
yeah, that would be a good name.
I don't have much of an idea, but I think Pathway Films is pretty good.
Yeah, me too.
Or Pathway Studios.
Yeah, Pathway Films or Pathway Studios. We could just do Pathways as our studio name. But then again,
A pathways production.
yeah, Pathways Production.
That actually sounds really good.
And also, we're probably going to have a theme this year, so you can bring in all your movie ideas and your overviews of what you want to do for a movie. But we're probably going to do a theme as well for this year. And for example, if you bring in a movie idea about, for example, Cameron's idea of doing an Along for the Ride adaptation. If you guys don't know what Along for the Ride is, that's his book. And then let's say the theme was the 80s. So it would be like Along for the Ride in the 80s. Yeah, it's confusing, but anyhow, that
Well,
so we're doing a theme and a actual an actual idea. And let me just 1 second. Okay. So, do you guys have any ideas for a movie yet?
I do not. But also make it school appropriate. I'm looking at you, Austin.
what? Oh God,
Make it school appropriate. Obviously.
I love how you emphasized that Austin should take that advice.
Yeah, did you see his name?
Cameron, what about you, Cameron? Have any ideas?
No, not really.
Austin, do you have any ideas for a production that we could make?
I agree with Solomon. I think it should be appropriate, but
Yeah. So
Austin.
our main meetings will of course be at school on Fridays at lunch in room 218 with our teacher sponsor, Miss Davis. But we will also be doing Zoom meetings, and we will also be doing on location filming, which will be kind of technically separate from film club, but it will also complicated. And so we are probably going to have to wait to start the script. We're probably going to have to wait until right after club fair because
When
we
is
want
that?
everyone's ideas in.
When is that?
So club fair I think is October 7th, but I'll have to check.
Yeah.
Years.
I think it's next week or in 2 weeks, Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So
I don't know the exact
first meeting,
days.
The first two meetings we can look through scripts and stuff, and then we can choose the movie, and then we can start writing the script when we have everybody.
Yeah, or we could just start writing the script before we get everybody signed up, and people can just hop on and help us out. It's always good to have more people because we need actors, editors, directors, producers, music supervisors, and composers, and all kinds of stuff. So we probably need about 9 main people, like behind the scenes people, and about 12 actors. So that's a big crew of about 21, which I think we can get 21 people in film club. But we are kind of struggling right now. For example, there are only 5 people on this meeting. We have 15 people currently signed up for film club.
Why is everyone missing the meeting?
So Noah has cross country. I don't know why Zach's missing the meeting. And there are other people who I don't know. There are a lot of people who I just don't know why they're not here. But
One of us, sorry. Should one of us send out an email after this saying like what we talked about in the meeting?
well, I'm recording the meeting right now, and
Okay, and you'll send that out.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and anybody who missed the meeting can watch it on YouTube once we're done.
Okay.
And then, speaking of, once we're finished with the movie, and also subsequently the mental health informative, I don't know what it's honestly going to be, but Impact Team said it was something about mental health,
But it's important.
Like
Yeah.
mental awareness
mental
for
health
people
awareness.
with mental health.
It'd just be a cinematic short film with a moral to it, about the importance of mental health, and we're doing that for Impact Team, and Silver Pen is collaborating with us. So anyhow, we are an outlet that we're going to be using a lot to get out our film clubs. We'll be showing it at school, and also showing it on YouTube to the school. And so
School?
And there is a lot of work that's going to have to go into this production. It is, for after all, a feature film, and we're hoping on it being 25 minutes or maybe even more if we have the time. And
You said we should be wrapping up the production of it in February, right?
yeah, probably around February or March, we should be wrapping up production. And we might be able to get by if we finish recording everything and have everything done by about probably March. March is probably the latest we have, or early April, to finish the film. Also,
He's gone.
I like how he's like in the blur and the blur is moving.
Yeah.
so I got this, which will help us organize everything, all our takes. It's a flat board. And the blur background is kind of messing it up, but I got chalk paint on it, so we can just use chalk on it, and basically so we can organize all the clips. It'll be a lot easier on whoever's the editor.
And then you said you had a green screen?
I do have a green screen. It's not a giant green screen. It can't fit a lot of characters.
Mhm.
But it's a 8x11, I think.
I also have a green screen, so if we need to, we can like put them together.
Yeah. And
We could get like PVC pipes and set up this big thing if needed.
And if we need a huge green screen, we can always just go to Pikes Peak Library at 21C, and they have a studio room there.
Oh, they do?
Sticker on your tail.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is going to be a long process. Just gonna say that to start out with. This is going to be a long process. It's going to take a long time, and it's going to take a lot of effort. And if we are able to finish it by March, I would be extremely happy. But it is not required that we finish it by March. We could go as late as May to the end of school, but I don't want to, because then we'll have to do both the Impact short film and the feature that we're doing together at the same time, and it'd be very complicated. So I'm hoping we can finish by March.
Okay. So submit movie ideas. We're meeting Fridays at lunch in 218.
Yep.
We have a school sponsor, and do we need to fill out the form that
So we already did fill out the form.
Okay.
So we'll talk a lot more in detail about production schedules and all the other details during our first meeting next Friday. And I guess that just about wraps up our meeting. So I will see you guys again for another meeting on Friday. And then we're also probably going to have a Zoom meeting very, very soon. Not this specific week, but we're probably going to have a Zoom meeting in the coming 2 weeks again, just for everybody who can't get to this Zoom meeting or the Friday meeting. And there are a lot of people who won't be able to attend the Friday meeting, so that's what the Zoom meetings are for. Anyhow, thanks for coming to the Zoom meeting, and I will see you all on Friday for the first official school meeting.
When you send the link to the recorded meeting,
yes, I will.
Just mention that it's Friday and Joey can.
Give me a ring.